Grant Hill was a famous NBA player, mostly known for playing for the Detroit Pistons. 6 years into his career, he injured his ankle severely. Most believe that this was a career-ending injury, but for him, he said he will be back. And this leads to my quotation, "You were sick, but now you are well again. There is work to do," by Kirk Vonnegut. And my interpretation of this quotation is, you don't have to stay down forever. And I do agree with this quotation. My three examples will be Pau Gasol of the Los Angeles Lakers, Michael J. Fox, an actor, and Robin Roberts, the anchor for Good Morning America. Now let's start with Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol injured his knee last season with the LA Lakers. During this time, he did have treatment done in Spain and in Los Angeles. Most people felt that he would not be able to return to the game in time for the season opener. Well, not only has he returned to the game and participated in the preseason games, today is opening day and he is in the starting lineup. And this leads to my interpretation that you don't have to stay down forever. Mr. Gasol got himself together, got healed, and went back to the game that he loved, which goes back to the quotation of, "You were sick, but now you are well again, and there is work to be done." My next example is Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox is a very well-known actor, mainly from his show Family Ties in the 1980s. In his adult years, he was diagnosed with MS while he was on the show Spin City. He has taken 10 years off, and now he's returned to the network of NBC and star in his own show, and emphasizing the fact that he is suffering from MS and made it into a comedy sitcom. This goes back to my interpretation that you don't have to stay down, which is linked to my quotation that you were sick, but now you are well again, and there is work to be done. My last example is Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts is an anchor for Good Morning America. She suffered two medical setbacks. 5 years ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she was treated for that. 2 years ago, she was diagnosed with another form of cancer, which required her to have a blood transfusion from her sister. She missed work, and with the support of the Good Morning America family and the rest of the ABC crew, she got herself back together again, and she returned back to television last year. This goes back to my interpretation that you don't have to stay down when you are sick. And it goes back to the quotation of, "You were sick, but now you are well again. There is work to be done." So in conclusion, I gave you three examples of Pau Gasol, who came back from an injury to play in today's opening game for the Los Angeles Lakers. I discussed Michael J. Fox. Though he is not cured of his disease, he has not let it hinder him, and he went back to work doing comedy sitcom for NBC. And we also discussed Robin Roberts, who was diagnosed with two deadly illnesses, but she returned and bounced back, and now is currently anchoring daily on Good Morning America. This goes back to my quotation that you were sick, but now you are well again. There is work to be done. And my interpretation is that you don't have to stay down if you are sick. And I do agree with the quotation. Grant Hill returned to the game and played an additional 12 years. 12 years. He just recently, last season, retired after 19 years in the NBA. Thank you.